Sony's 4K Blu-ray release of Close Encounters of the Third Kind has an out-of-this-world HDR grading, which I thought I'd take a look at with the HDR analysis tool. In regards to the wider colour gamut usage, the air traffic controller's green monitors makes good use of the P3 and 2020 gamuts, especially with the close-ups. When the power cut happens, there's a few different tones that make use of the wider colour gamut, like the yellow and red shades from the McDonald's and Shell garage signs, deep blue tones from the night sky, and some green hues in the forest. The first major sighting of the UFOs displays some nice vibrancy and saturation from the orange, red, and blue lights.
This is nuts.
One of the film's most iconic scenes, with Barry opening the door, makes significant use of the wider colour gamut with the deep orange and blue hues from the UFO lights as they beam through the door and the windows. The multiple UFO flyovers in the third act exhibit more deeply saturated oranges, reds and blues from the lights. The image's brightness levels are even more impressive, with some very bright and intense sequences, and viewing the film with a heat map tool we can see which are the brightest scenes. The film's opening in the desert doesn't really drop below 500 nits, and frequently peaks over 1000, giving you a taste of what's to come throughout. The light fitting in the background of a scene in the family home hovers around 1000. Another iconic scene when Richard Dreyfuss has a close encounter while sat in his truck gets very intense, frequently going over 1000 with the UFO's beam, followed by some insanely bright specular highlights later on which shoot over 9000, and the stars in the night sky are also very bright at around 3000 nits. When two helicopters fly towards a crowd, the searchlights on both aircraft get very bright, peaking over 2500 at the start, with varying intensity throughout the scene. Then the scene with Barry opening the door also has some vivid intensity to it, with various standouts like the light through the keyhole and outside the door, the beam down the chimney, and the blazing light through the windows.